we're going to open up the package. So I got some hats in from my vendor from Chicago, okay? Remember I told y'all, my vendor from Chicago, I get my package from. And these is some unique and different. So my goal is I want to learn to do all kinds of hats, okay? All kinds of hats. Get all the tools I need, everything. So I want to be able to do everything. So these are both 2 straw hats. So let me show y'all this one first. This one is so unique. Y'all see this one? So yes, y'all see this? This is so cute. So cute. So I like cute. I like different. So when I saw this one, I was like, this is something that I gotta have. It's unique, it's different. So, you know, when I do wear this, and when I design it, take a pin to pin it up a little bit to keep it out of my face so that I can see. But as you can see, I want to be able to have all type of different, and you see the ends already come frayed. So that is this one, and I'm still waiting on some particular blocks coming in. So yes, we're gonna make all kinds of hats. I don't want to just make one kind. I want to be able to make all these kind of hats. And if you guys haven't caught my videos where I made them trending hats like they wearing over in Africa, go back, pull it up, check it out. So you see, these are all of these different types of hats. Now I get a better pull with my felt. These particular hats, I'm not for sure on the ability to expand even being wet. I'm not for sure, so I will see, but I don't want to rip these hats, so you're not going to get a big expansion out of these particular hats. So I probably just have to put these on the standard blocks that I have. But I got some blocks that's coming, so we're not going to block these yet, okay? I got some blocks that's coming. So, but look at how pretty that is. Okay, so the vendor is out of Chicago. I'm going to link her store. Not only do she have scrawl, she have felt, she have beaver, she have rabbit, and these are coming out of Chicago. So I'm going to link her store. So these are the 2 new ones that I got, and I am waiting on blocks to come in. But yeah, we're just gonna be making all kinds of hats, okay? So I gotta wait for the blocks to come in. They should be coming any day. But yeah, this one I'll take a pin, and after I block it, to kind of like pin like this, and just, you know, wear something really cute. And you know, but I won't have it down like that because I want to be able to see. So once I block it, I probably would take a pin and pin it where it can stay up. You know, some people might take it like that. I don't know if I want it pinned that way. More or less something like this, so you can be able to see. But anyway, these are the 2 new hats that I got in from the vendor out of Chicago. This hat, I believe this one was probably like $22, $23, and then you got to pay the $5 shipping. And this one is probably like $13, $5, $6 shipping. And she put them, which, to be honest, y'all, when you buying from the same seller, I don't get why you keep getting charged that $5 when both of these hats ain't gonna change the weight. And you notice they was in the pack together when she mailed them, but they are charging you separately. Like, I feel like if you buying them at the same time, ship them at the same time, and don't charge me twice for shipping, and they come into the same place. All right, just a suggestion. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Toodles, you gotta go outside. Guys, I'm just curious. I want to see if I can have this hat to scratch. And forgive me for my words I can't pronounce, okay? Don't y'all turn into English teachers now. Don't y'all be my English teacher. Y'all should have been my English teacher a long time ago. Okay? Do y'all think like a person with speech impediment, they've been talking funny all this time, do you think that you can correct their speech? I don't know. I don't think so. You know what I need, y'all? I need to get some gloves, heavy duty gloves that can take hot water, because if I get the heavy duty gloves that could take, if I get the heavy duty gloves that could take hot water, right, then I can get these hats as hot as I want them to be. But my goal is I want to make all kind of hats. My girlfriend goes, you want a treat? She goes, why don't you get rid of some of them hats and sell them? And I was like, well, to be honest, majority of the hats is mine. But when I was going through the move process, I did get rid of a lot of hats. But it's like, these are my hats, you know. I don't get out much, but when I do decide to get out, I will wear them. So it's not like you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm a hat person. When I do get out, I will decide to wear them. I do wear them. So it's like, I'm not just making them but she was like, you're not even selling them. I said, no, I'm not. But number one, I think that when a person just started doing something, the first thing they see is dollar signs. I really think that you need to get your craftsmanship under control. And the color is shedding. I can see all of the dye coming out. Ooh wee, what if this mess up my counter? I can see the dye and it's coming out bad. Bad, bad. Ooh wee. The dye is coming out bad. Ooh, I don't know, y'all. I don't want to, because you know some of this dye get in the counters and stuff, and you can't get it off. Ooh wee. Let's see. Okay, so it do have the ability to expand. I need to go get that board, y'all. Okay. I'll be back. I gotta go get that board because, ooh wee, I don't want to get the dye in this counter. I'll be back. I'm so in love, never giving up. I'm so in love. Okay, I need this board because the color is coming off bad. And I tell y'all, the color coming off bad. The sink is turquoise or blue or whatever color this is. That's what color it is. So with the hot water, this is able to expand. I wasn't sure. You know, I didn't want to. Wasn't sure, but the color is bleeding bad. So when you pull this, so remember how we do them flat tops? This is the flat top that I wanted, and I wasn't even thinking about making this one a flat top, but it's okay. I'm continuously buying hats and stuff like that. But no, guys, if I don't really know what I'm doing yet, and I don't got all the materials to be a real professional hat maker, you know, I don't think this. To be honest, I feel like I'm doing okay, but I do feel like I can do better. So I don't feel like I should be trying to make no hats when I don't have all the tools. And then I was trying to explain to my friend too, like, hey, you got to have these people measurements. You can't just go and, you know, call yourself being a hat maker, right? And you ain't got none of the right tools that you need. You don't got none of the stuff. So remember how we talked about making a flat top? This is how you will make a flat top. I wasn't for sure if this particular hat would be able to expand, because sometimes scrawl hats don't really expand like that, and I didn't want to rip the hat, but it actually, when I wet it, it opened up. It actually softened the fabric a lot. Kind of turned it to like a dishcloth. Kind of got soft and flexible. So yeah, but this is how, when you be wanting the flat top, when you want them flat top hats, this will be the block that you will need to make a flat top hat. So this wasn't my idea for this hat, but hey, it worked. That's okay. We'll get another hat. We'll get another one for the other ones. So, well, yeah, that's what I was telling her. I was like, yeah, people right away they go into want to sell somebody something. I feel like they don't have all the skills yet to. My little watch, I'm going to have to get another band. It's going to be so dirty with paint and all this other stuff because I be like to get my steps in. So that's why I have it on. And I be wanting to count the steps and stuff that I'm doing. So that is why I have it on all the time. Because if you take it off, and you'll miss out on a lot of crucial steps. Because to get out of the pre-diabetes, you need 10,000 steps a day. Okay? 10,000. But what I realized with me, because I'm not a big eater, and I'm naturally a petite person, but I'm just more or less worried about my A1C and becoming a diabetic from the stuff I like to eat. So now I've been doing the steps and stuff like that, monitoring my blood sugar and doing the steps. And I realized that sometimes just walking around the house without even getting on a bike and stuff, and it's not even like this a really big place, I be noticing that I be gaining 3,000 steps just up and down the stairs and whatever I'm doing and stuff. So the watch keep, you know, track of that. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I be real happy about that. So that's why y'all will see me have it on, and it's waterproof. So I'm gonna have to get the replacement bands and like get some darker ones, because this little pink don't have paint and everything in it. Okay. So what I'm doing is just adding the water, flatten it out. But yeah, I was able to expand. So when you wonder, how do they make flat top hats? This is how, with these type of blocks, okay? This is how you will make a flat top. So I'm gonna link the vendor where I got the hats from to this video, okay? But y'all go back to the vendor where I got the block from. And remember, he didn't mess up. I bought a block that's already on his website, that's already available. But he also custom do blocks. So just because you see that block available right there, you don't have to buy it. Click on the sizes. Remember I told you you need to measure your circumference in centimeters so you can know the width. And even if your head come up 21 inches, you need to add 2 inches for the sweatband, because if you get 21 inches and then when you put the sweatband on this band, the head is going to be really tight going around because you did. So they add to it. So that's why I said I didn't know a lot about doing a hat thing. So, you know, some things take a little time for you to learn. You got to learn. You got to learn some stuff. So, yeah, but I was telling my friend, no, it's not time yet to call myself a hat maker and for me to make hats for people. I think people do something 1 or 2 times and they feel that they the master. And I explained to my friend, I actually wear my hats. I actually do wear my hats. So it's not like I'm just doing it just to do it. Every hat I make, I actually wear it. But I feel like, excuse me, I'm not in a position to be selling them because I don't even have all the tools for myself. I'm just now starting to, you know, get the stuff. And I feel like what better practice is to continue to practice on yourself and make the stuff. And then once I get everything I need and fully educated about making the hats, because I'm still learning, then I think I could turn around and say, oh, let me turn it into a place to market and make money. And then she was like, yeah, well, you could sell them. Like, yeah, if I wanted to just standardly make them and sell them and stuff like that. But you gotta think too, when you sell the hats, right? When you put them out there, you'll put it as is. Because meaning if somebody buy the hat, right? If somebody wind up buying your hat, and the hat, say for instance, wind up too small for the person, you want it to be a final sale. And so all that goes into play. You'll have to do this, the measurements. You'll have to tell them, hey, when you push this hat on your site, hey, this is a custom made hat. These is the measurements. This is a standard. But you see, when you're doing the hats, you got to do it the way they do it. They do it in centimeters. So you got to say, this is a standard 58 centimeters. You know what I mean? So they don't really break it down like that and say that mean that'd be 23 inches. They don't do it. Maybe I could. I don't know. But like I say, to be honest, I haven't got that far. I'm not marketing to sell the hats yet. I need to know what I'm doing fully, 100%, be able to sew the sweatbands, get the machine. There's a lot of more things I need. And to make these hats, I will need a standard block for small, medium, large, 1X. You will need that. And then you got a lot of them people from doing it so much, they develop muscle memories where they can do a lot of these shapes. Well, to do this flat top, I think, I don't want to talk for other people because I can't say what other people need to do. For me to get a hat as flat as this, I needed a flat top. So that's why I was telling y'all this was important for me to have. So the hat be total flat top. But this is the block you need in order to make these hat flat top. And then this is going to be a wide brim. I love the wide brim. So I'm going to put the seller's store on here. I'm going to put the seller's store on there. And if you guys wind up getting a hide from her, just let her know that A. Marie sent you, you know, because I told her that, you know, I'd be plugging her store and stuff like that. But yeah, this one is so unique. And I can see myself walking on the trail with this on. Because, you know, like how you see the Asian people, they be out riding their bike or they go fishing, but they have on, you know, their tradition, that scrawl Asian hat that they have. Well, it's not an Asian hat, but, you know, it's known a lot of them wear the hat. But yeah, this one I do like one side so I can see, stiffen it up and like do the pin and keep it. I don't know, but I want every different hat. I am speaking it into existence. I'm going to learn everything I need to know. I am going to be an amazing hat maker where I'm going to be able to custom make hats. Am I ready now? No, I don't have everything I need. So I'm still getting the tools and everything. Thank you guys for watching my channel. When y'all watch my channel, okay. When y'all watch my channel is monetized. So that is helping me. So all of the money that I'm making from my YouTube channel, I'm going to invest it back into my wig. Not wig, keep saying wig. My hat stuff. So yeah, and for the people, they always say, hey, can you send us your store, link a store? I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to link the store or nothing like that. I probably later will have to ask my neighbor about that. But for the people that chose to donate, you could do the super chat, and whenever YouTube released the money, they released it. And probably I'll do my PayPal email, because I have got donations before for the hats, and I was able to buy a lot of hats and stuff like that. So, but that's what I'm doing. I feel like I need to fully learn all the stuff before I jump and say, oh, I want to make hats. I feel like I'm not educated enough, and there's still a lot of things I don't know. And like I said, I'm gluing the thing. They're not. A lot of these people, they might use a little glue in here and there, but a lot of them are, they hand stitch it. I personally don't want to hand stitch it. I personally want to order the machine that's made for hat and shoes, where I could, after this hat has been blocked, how I can, with it in this shape, you could put it on the hat machine, and the machine has a longer neck, and then you can stand the hat up this way, and I can be able to sew the band on and use that leather needle. So there's a lot of things that I'm working on, that I will have, that I'm gonna do. So if you want to donate, you can put it in a super chat. I don't know how to do it. When YouTube release the money, it'll be in there. And I appreciate every donation. I will leave, probably not on this video, but I'll try to leave my PayPal link where you guys could, well, how about this? I'll put her store. So when I put her store, that's the name you need, and that's where you'll go on Estes, and you put in that name, and you can go to her store, and they're blank hats, and you can buy a blank hat and get in the hat business, okay? And then I put my email behind that, so that's for people that chose to because I don't know how to do the link yet. You guys can send the payment through PayPal. And my A. Marie Lace Wigs, once you put that email address in, it'll come up A. Marie Lace Wigs. So I still have that PayPal account like when I used to make the wigs. So that's your choice if you decide. And like I said, what do hats cost? This one was like, I think $13, $14. So I think with tax, probably $22, $23, this one hat. Yeah, so I said about $25 can get a hat, you know what I mean, on the cheaper level or whatever. Or not the hat, you know. I buy the material, I buy the glue, I buy the shellac. The shellac is $11.99 and then shipping. So whatever you guys decide to do to help, that'll be fine. I appreciate that. But let me show y'all the spray shellac. So if y'all want to stiffen y'all hat, felt or the straw hat, I know I talk funny, but this is what you need. Okay, this is on Amazon. And you get this, you spray this on the hat, it'll stiffen it up. Don't spray it on the outside because it will make it foggy, take away the color. You know, this has got holes in it. But flip it in the inside and more or less spray it in the inside. And use a glove to mend it in because sometimes it lays on top and it'll dry like lint. So rub it in with a glove, like a plastic glove, to make sure that it's not kind of doing that. So this is shellac. You can get it off of Amazon. I think my camera look a little hasty. Or am I looking a little hasty? Maybe it's the way I got this light. I don't know. Well, it is. Ain't no sun outside today. So maybe that's it. Try to wipe it off again. I think that got better. My phone be oily. I think that got better. I think that got a whole lot better. Y'all see that? 4 hours up in here. So this is what you need. I talk funny. But you get this, and yes, it's wood. It's made for wood. But it will stiffen these hats. You get it in the spray. This stuff is very flammable. Very flammable. Don't be spraying this and smoking those cigarettes. You're going to poof. Very flammable. And it got a really stinky, stinky, stinky smell. You might want to go outside. But it's going to turn that hat, when I get it done, it's going to be hard. Keep it somewhere safe. Nowhere near like candles or anything like that. Put it in a very safe spot. Put it in a very safe spot. So I'm going to leave the lady that I get these blank hats from. These are blank. They're not ready. And you can go on there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put her store, and we got to let this dry. And that's how you get a flat top. We're going to let this dry. See, it's so much. Okay, so guys, if y'all watching my videos, the guy that make these blocks, I got another block that's coming. I'm going to add his store. But remember, do your measurements and then flip it over and read it in centimeters. You don't got to do what I did. But y'all see how I modified this block to fit? You don't got to do that. He make them. He custom make them in your size. You just need to know your size. If you don't know your size and you wind up doing, you'll get them hats and it'll be too small to expand. So you need to know your measurements. But I want to make flat tops. Y'all notice I got a lot of fedora style hats. I don't want to keep making those. So I got a Love Hard mold coming. I got another skull face mold coming. I got a Gumby mold that's coming. A lot of this stuff is coming from United Kingdom and Greece and Turkey. So it's taken some time to get here. But the one guy's in Canada, and there's one mold that I wanted. I asked him about. He said that particular mold he does not make. So I had to go to Turkey to have them to make it. And it takes a little longer. I think they said I'm not going to get that stuff way up until April. So this is what I'm doing, guys. This is the stuff I'm working on. And if you want to be a hat maker, just know you could do anything you put your mind to it. Just put it together. Look, I be recycling. This is my wrench thing. All the wrench is gone. But what I do with these, I can get it open. I save these, right, because I store my red paint in here because I be doing all these hats. So what I'll do is my red dye that I mix up. You know, you mix up the red dye and you might dip your hat or something, but then the water that's in there, I save it, because if you take it and just put it on the hat, store it. So I be saving my old dye and stuff when I'm dyeing these hats. So I be using everything, recycling every doggone thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna let this pretty much soak in some dishwashing liquid. So, cause I want to do how they be doing them hats, two-tone. One side be. I'm gonna let this soak, but I'm gonna recycle that and put some red dye in there. So you know, I don't know if y'all seen that yet, but they be doing these hats and it be like two-faced. Okay, so they'll take the tape and put it the half mark, tape it across here, and they'll spray paint one side one color, the other side a whole nother color. It'd be real unique. I haven't did that yet, so it's a lot of people that I'm watching and I'm learning. So yes, I'm recycling stuff because I'm getting the red dye, and after I do the dip method, so you'll take it, and once that hat, you would dip it in that red dye, you know what I mean, and then the other half. So it's a lot of cool stuff. Check out Shady Days. Check out these guys on Estes that custom make hats. I promise you, you get your hand on custom made hats, you will never wear them $20 and $30 hats no more. You will be hooked with custom made hats, and you can make your own. Straw hats is easier to make. The felt, it takes a lot of more work, because this ain't gonna be no buckling. Once this hat's set, I gotta figure out what I want around the bottom, if I want it stiff. Figure out, well, I probably can burn this because it's unraveling right here. You can burn that and make it, you know, get rid of the unravel, whatever you decide to do to it. So it's just what you want to do. So now we're going to let this dry. But yes, it was able to expand. So now I know that these expand. I'm finna get some more. Okay, I'm about to get some more. Okay, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for, you know, following the videos, leaving comments. All that help, you know, and then all of the money I'm making from my YouTube channel, I'm putting it back into my hats. But I want to fully 100% know what I'm doing. Been guessing. I don't like to guess. I like to know. Okay. All right, guys. Y'all have a blessed one. Toodles. Okay, guys. So what we're going to do is, we got it on this block, right? So what I'm going to do now is, I'm going to press it. Is it on? I'll turn it on. I guess I'm not going to press it because I never plugged the damn iron up. I thought I did. I guess I'm moving too fast. I ain't going to do nothing yet. So I'll be back, y'all. The iron is not even on yet. Give it a chance to steam up. So when people ask, where did you get your turntable from? Okay, well, excuse me, I'm like MacGyver. What my turntable is actually a bar stool. And this right here is a turntable for a cake, for large cakes. And it's made of all wood. I took a bar stool, I took some Gorilla wood glue, glued it, then flipped it upside down and took a nail and drilled it through so that it, you know, well, the glue is pretty much set, but so that it don't be moving around and everything. So I did it that way. This right here, this big thing right here is actually also another cake thing, and I got this one out of Aldi's. This big one came out of Aldi. So yeah, it didn't yeah, so that's kind of how it goes. And turn on. Okay, so it's starting to heaten up. Now, this do lose color, so that's why I'm putting a pillowcase on here to make sure that the color don't get on my iron. But when you wonder, how do they make the flat top? Do I got it on? Yeah. So, yeah. And I spray it too, wet it a little bit. But I don't want this color to be on my iron. So, because remember this color was shedding. My gravel steam iron came from Amazon. And nope, Amazon don't pay me nothing. So, you know, a lot of times you'll go on there and you'll get your reviews and stuff. You don't get no discount or nothing. And I think that when it's an Amazon purchase and they see how much money you putting in, I think Amazon should be like, hey, as a special treat, you know, here's $10 off your next purchase with something from Amazon, you know. They don't really do that, but they want you to get on there, get these reviews and stuff. So when I give these reviews and stuff like that, they're honest reviews. It's stuff that I use, but I'm not getting paid or donated nothing, you know what I mean? And the lady that do these hats, when I told her that I'm going to put her on my channel, unannounced to me, when I ordered my hat, she did have like 2 free hats in there. So that was like really, you know what I mean? She know like, okay, this woman don't got to do that, but she's doing that. So she did bless me with 2 hats. So I was grateful for that. But she's a very great seller out of Chicago, and you get your stuff like right away. You get your stuff like right away. So if you ever wondered how they do the flat top hats, this is how you do that. And yeah, this color is coming off. So that's why I got this pillowcase. I'm going to have to wash my little pillowcase because all this color coming off. I still will wash my iron off too because it's coming through still. But yeah, the dye from them dyeing it when it's wet. See, the dye is coming through. So what I'm doing is just locking this shape in there pretty good. Then I turn it this way and this is the block that I modified. This gravel steam iron was like $140, and the hose don't come with it, I don't think. I don't think so. But the filter, all that I have to buy separately. The shoe doesn't come with it. Now, if you look, you might find a vendor that got the hose, the filter, the shoe, or you can get it all as a set. So, like, if you want to get in the hat business or making clothes, this iron is a must-have. It's going to make life 10 times easier for you. And when you're making a hat, what's important, I always know where the back of your head at. I cannot always kind of tell where the back of my head at because of the knot I put in there. It kind of leaves like a bolt back there. But if not, you'll put a pin so you can know the front of your hat from the back of your hat. So with the duct tape on, I was wondering, when y'all see me modify this, I was wondering if I was going to get some shrinkage. I didn't. I steamed that other one, and it turned out just fine. So I just try to steam it in place. And then I just let it dry. But this is how you get that flat top. And then remember the shellac that I showed you guys. So all the stuff, the gravel steam iron is from Amazon. Okay. I'm going to have to wash this, but see? Yeah, put this in the washer. It is. But I'll show y'all this one. It didn't. Remember this block? But putting the heat on it, it's another one that I modified. Putting the heat on it with the duct tape, it didn't do anything to it. It didn't do nothing to it at all. So I would say when you put the shellac on there and you're going to let it stiffen, what I noticed, the shellac be sticking to the wig block. So put shrink wrap on there because one of my hats, I had a hard time getting it off, and I almost ripped it before because something with the shellac and going on there kind of like was sticking. So yeah, so now I'm just gonna, it's still wet. Now I'm just gonna let this dry. Yeah, we're just gonna let this dry, but as you can see, the color is transferring off. So, but yeah, I'm gonna let this dry, but I'll try to compress it out just to make sure. But we're gonna make a flat top hat. I'm gonna unplug the iron, turn the valve off, and yeah, this is how you make a flat top hat. And I'm gonna link the vendor in here, guys. So, okay, toodles. Unplug you, turn you off.